Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Venomous Talk 18. I'm very frustrated, very pissed off, highly agitated, and you know, I had some depressing news today, and it really got me really agitated and highly upset because when you try your best to be kind, and when you try your best to respect people, and you try to befriend people, but if a person give your phone number out to you, and all of a sudden they want to act like that they're getting sick and tired of you calling them. Here's my thing. When you give people your phone number out, knowing that you are the type of person that gets sick and tired of people calling you and bothering you, why did you give your number out in the first place? Knowing that you're that type of person. Because it's really I want to say hypocritical, but I'll just say hypocrite. Because if you're going to give your number out to people, just make sure you're not one of those type of individuals who get sick and tired of people calling you just to check on you, just to see if you're okay. But then you want to turn around and do a 360 and you want to try to spread lies about that person. You want to try to say that this person, spread something out about you via email or anything of that nature, knowing full well they would never do that to you. But see, at the same time and at the same token, I'll just say this right here. If you don't like me, be man enough and be woman enough and tell me you don't like me. Just don't string people along on a dangling rope. If you don't like that person, if you didn't want that person to have your number, don't give your number out. If you're that type of person that gets sick and tired of people calling you, and they just calling you just to check up on you, just to see if you're okay. They're just calling you just to check up on you and just to see if you're okay. But if you're that type of individual that gets sick and tired of people calling you, then don't give your number out. Common sense should tell anybody that. Because if you don't want people to have your number, and if you're that type of individual that gets sick and tired of people calling you just to call you to see if you're okay and just to check up on you, but you got a problem with that. I mean, how I feel pretty heated. I feel pretty damn heated right now. I feel like, busting a fucking wall right now. How my anger just really elevated itself now. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let the devil win. I'm not going to do that at all. But at the same time and at the same token, I will say this right here. Last night, I was on my phone. I was talking to one of my church members. And then all of a sudden, I felt like I wanted to throw up. I was yarning. And then all of a sudden, I felt a strange cramp in my stomach. Like a strange knot or a twist, like somebody was twisting a knot to my stomach. I went to the bathroom, spit in the bathtub, thought I was going to throw up. Then all of a sudden, that knot untangled itself. I didn't even throw up. So, seriously, what happened today, it really elevated my anger. So I'm not gonna punch a hole in the wall. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go ballistic. I'm not gonna destroy anything. I'm not gonna do that at all. But all I'm gonna do is pray. I'm gonna pray for myself, and I'll pray for my enemies. Because, see, seriously, I read in a book. They said your greatest enemy can become your greatest ally. Even the people that we hate the most turn out to be our greatest asset when that time is needed. You know how when you have a lot of people who are that plain evil and devious, but then when you come up against a much larger threat, you put all your differences aside, and that's where the concept of your greatest enemy becomes your greatest ally. So I'm not gonna destroy anything. I'm just gonna be me. This is Venomous Talk, signing off. Peace.